What's going on, happy people? I'm Robert Arrington. This is my channel, Deer Meat for Dinner, and I want to say welcome if you're brand new. And hey, if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Today's a beautiful day. It's December 9th, 2019, and my wife and two little girls are expecting Daddy to be on a plane heading to Kansas on a deer hunting trip right now. But last night I laid in bed, tossed and turned, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to leave my family for another week and go chase deer. So Sarah's got the girls going to the zoo or something crazy, and I'm gonna go out and catch some fish because one of the girls' favorite things to eat are fresh fish fingers. So when they get home, they're gonna find out that Daddy is not leaving, I'm staying, and we're gonna have a great week doing lots of fun stuff together. So what are we gonna catch? I got no idea. I just want to tell Mark at Midwest Whitetail Adventures, I apologize about not coming. You have one of the most amazing outfits out there, and I'm sure I would have had an amazing time. But this week, I feel I need to be with my family. So I love you guys. I love all y'all. And it's time to fish. Literally, I was just doing a little intro right there, and the jacks started absolutely going bananas.
Anytime I'm heading out to go fishing, I've always got a number of rods ready. When I saw those jacks starting to bite, I picked up my spinning rod with a Zara Spook, made one cast, and I'm walking the dog. Watch what happens right here. Always work the bait, even as it gets close to the boat. Keep it going, keep it going. Hold on, whoa, whoa. Oh heck, I didn't catch anything, but I was ready. Now we're heading out the inlet. That marina used to be the Sea Sport Marina, and I grew up fishing there all the time. That's our lighthouse. It was built in 1860, and it's just a huge part of the Jupiter landscape and Jupiter culture. Looking forward, that's the ocean, and this is a ride I've done a million times. That boat right there, that's called the Blue Heron. It's a drift boat, catches a lot of fish, and it's very affordable to go on. Checking my fuel, got plenty of fuel. And now we're heading out the inlet. That's DuBois Park to the right. Looking back at my motor, everything looks good. It's peeing, which means it's cooling. Everything's going good. All right, you guys, now we're heading out. Okay, camera's rolling, looking, assessing the ocean. Everything looks good. Making sure there's nothing crazy going on. Feeling good. Oh my gosh, look. All that sand on the north side of Jupiter Inlet, that's not normal. That just got built up there, but it is what it is. And now we're heading out. It's an incoming tide, so it's really easy to get out. It's a little bumpy, but nothing too bad. Just paying attention. I'm by myself, so I've got to really pay attention here. Jupiter Inlet is a very, very dangerous inlet.
All right, you guys, we made it out the inlet. Now we're heading offshore. We're gonna see if we can't catch dinner.
So as soon as I stopped, I started to troll. This is a rigged ballyhoo with a ringer swivel. Hook it right through there. Now I'm gonna crack his back to make him limber. Then poop him. Get that all out of there. If you don't do that, your bait's liable to spin. I want it to swim. Set him in the water. Always check your bait. See him swimming there? Looks like a live fish. Now we're gonna drop him back. Looking around, making sure my deck's clean. Okay, cover that up. Last thing you wanna do while you're fishing by yourself is trip.
We are fishing. I've got 3 baits out. I'm trolling 3 ballyhoo. Ran out here to about 130 feet of water and started trolling. I'm not seeing what I was wanting to see. I wanted to see like a really defined current break or weed line. I wanted to see something definitive, but I'm really not seeing anything.
Look at the porpoises right here, y'all. I just saw something through my spread and was like, what the world? Look at that. Look right there. Right in front of the boat. Oh, here's more.
I love coming out here because you're always gonna see something cool. Those porpoises just swam up to the boat and were, I don't know, I just love it. I love being out in the wild where you never know what you're gonna see. All right, so been trolling for about an hour. Had one little cheap bite, nothing special. Sun's going down, so I'm gonna stop and see if I can't catch a snapper.
So I'm starting off with a ballyhoo with a circle hook rig. That's about a 10-foot leader, 50-pound fluorocarbon. And then I'm using a little weight. That's a 3-ounce lead. It's just a simple knocker rig. Lead slides down to a swivel, 10 feet a leader, to your circle hook and your bait. And it's actually quite weird using a chest mount GoPro. It's like, I don't know where it's pointing. It's kind of weird. But I'm dropping it down, trying to figure out, do I have enough lead? Do I have too much lead?
I have finally found some fish. Came out, started trolling, couldn't catch anything. I mean, nothing. Then I started drifting baits and I don't know why, but I couldn't catch a fish. So I said, that's it. I'm just gonna go anchor up, Joey Haluska, you know where I'm at. HS 66, baby. And we'll see what happens. Caught a beeliner and a triggerfish on the same rod. See that? It's called a beeliner. They have to be 12 inches. These 11, not big enough. All right, let's do it. Come on, we're running out of daylight. Sun's going down. It's beautiful, but we are running out of daylight. There he is. Look at that. Ooh, that one's pulling a little bit. This might be dinner, boys. Ah, I got 2 blue runners. Dad, come. See that? That might be the smallest fish I've ever done a catch, clean, and cook on, but he's legal. There it is, you guys. That's the monster lane snapper. But you know what? I wanted to honor this fish by doing a really cool dish. So let's clean this rascal. I'll just take the back of your knife and we're gonna scale him. We're gonna be cooking them whole. So we wanna be very particular and make sure we get all the scales. So there it is, snapper. We've gotten all the scales off them, so let's keep moving right along. Take your knife, cut right from the center, just like that, all the way up. And we're gonna make sure we get all of his gills and entrails out. Take your knife, come right down the backbone like that. Take your knife, and all I do, I'll just use that blade to pull that right out. We're gonna do the same thing under here. Cut it there, and pull this out, just like that. Now what I like to do is gently barely score that fish. That's gonna allow a little bit of the seasoning to get in there. It's gonna allow it to cook nice and evenly. We're ready to go, you guys. See you in the kitchen. All right, you guys, welcome to the kitchen. We're all set and ready to go. Got just a few more days left until Christmas. I have a few more of our cutting boards left. Go to deermeatfordinner.com, click on the cutting boards link. These are made out of teak. They're 16.5 inches long, 9 inches deep, and 1 inch thick. They're awesome and they would make a great gift. Here's our snapper. Let's start seasoning him up. We're gonna start off with just a little bit of original Everglades, not a lot, just a little dusting. Then fresh cracked pepper. I love pepper, and just a little bit of salt, just like that. We're gonna take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil that is infused with rosemary. Put it right in there. Perfect, just like that. Let that get nice and hot because we want to sear that fish. All right, we're gonna take this. As soon as you see this start to move, it's gonna want to curl. Cook it for just a minute, and then we're gonna flip it over, just like that. The reason I do that, if you put it on one side of the fish and let it cook for a long time, the fish will start to curl up. Put it in there, let it cook for just a minute, and then flip it, and it'll start to cook very evenly. Now let's add some white wine. Take it off the flame, put about a cup in there. There you go, now this is gonna burn off. Take some cherry tomatoes, put them in there. Black olives, put them in there. Take some fennel. We're gonna add some peas. Then we're gonna add a little bit of broccoli rabe. Then you take a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. A little bit more salt. Cover it up. Now we're gonna take some fresh garlic. This is Meyer lemon. I don't cut it in half, I just cut the sides of it so you're not gonna get all the seeds. Beautiful flavor, a little sweet, a little spicy, a little sour. I love it. Good, good. I almost forgot, we've got some carrots. Let's just set that right in there. Good, good, good. Cannot do a dish like this without some capers. And we're gonna wanna add some water. Put a little bit more olive oil right on top. Just close the lid. The key is you've got to be prepared. You've got to have all of your ingredients ready to go, because once you start cooking, it's like bam, 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 bam. I always put a pot of hot water on the stove like that, because you don't want to put cold water in your dish. You want it to already be hot, so you're not dropping the temperature and raising the temperature. You just want it to cook, 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 cook. And don't overcook the fish because it'll want to fall apart on you. Ginger would be amazing in this, so we're going to add just a little bit of ginger. And now we're going to turn it down to low and just let it simmer for just a couple minutes. The entire cook time on this whole dish is in between, I'd say, 5 to 7 minutes. The bigger the fish, you may go a little longer with your cook time. Last but not least, we're going to take some parsley. Over there, and we're just gonna sprinkle it up, put some parsley in there, and that will wilt down and be amazing. Come on, you can get the video.
You see, he's all shy. Guys, this is Mr. Rocky Lawson. I have known Rocky since like high school. We're not gonna say how long ago that was. He actually just came over to pick up a cutting board, so. And you don't know this, but you're gonna be the taste tester on our fish. Check this out. What you know about that, Rocky? Whole lane snapper. Check that out. You've got all of your herbs, all your flavor, the broccoli rabe, the black olives, the carrots, the fennel, capers, and all the other loving goodness. Now, I promise you guys this was not planned. He just showed up impromptu, but I want you to taste it and tell me what you think. Just dig right into the middle.
Nice and flaky.
Is that good or what?
Amazing.
That's bomb. Now look, you guys. That's what it's all about. I went out there, I was looking for mahi-mahi. I didn't even see one. Then I was looking for a big mutton snapper. Never even had a bite. Then I figured, oh, I'll be able to catch a whole bunch of snappers, and I only caught one keeper. But that one keeper turned into that, and I promise you, it's delicious. Right now, my little girls are in there sleeping, taking a nap. And when they get done, they're gonna come out and eat this with me. But I want you to know something. Life doesn't always turn out the way you want it to. But when you make the most out of the way life turns out, it goes good for you. And I want to tell all of you, thank you so much for the love and the support and the encouragement that you give me. So for that, I say thank you. This is all I got for you. Try that dish out. It's very easy, it's very fun, and you can do it with any small fish. But that's all I got for you today. Take care, God bless, and we gone.